No, we've seen kind of like the transformation of our fans from seeing them as teenagers or preteens and growing up and now being confident, sexy women. So it's just that's what we've experienced with our fans.
That's what you're talking about in the song? Oh, you were going to say something.
No, I was just saying you kind of have seen it a little bit with us. If you go back and you could flash to an old picture of me and to me now, it's a little bit better now.
You guys must see old pictures of yourselves all the time because you do this press stuff, especially since the record has come out.
Yes.
Well,
It's pretty interesting to have those old things thrown at you all the time.
When you look back at old pictures of yourself, you're just like, wow, I was so young and kind of just dorky, kind of, you know. And when you get a little older, you just get a little more wisdom. You grow into yourself a little more, and you're a little more confident. I think that's what the song is really about: is inner confidence.
Remix,
really.
I Like Thee, in parentheses.
Yeah, that's right. Remix,
Why are the parentheses
I like
afterwards? I'm confused by this.
You know,
I like the remix, but
I think. Well, remix, I like the. I just I don't. It's a weird title to me, but I think we needed something to go with it because everybody would have just thought it was just a remix, like a remix of an old song.
So why didn't we just call it I Like the Remix?
Right, exactly.
No
Danny.
parentheses.
Exactly.
It works, man.
I like the remix.
So talk about working with these Danish producers. Was it the Backstreet Boy thing that made you think, let's go the Euro
Let's
route?
go there.
No.
Well,
Well, because they do it. They worked with Swedish guys, right?
well,
Max Martin and whatnot.
yeah. I guess we kind of thought about it while we were working with these guys, DK. And they're from Denmark, but it just kind of happened. We didn't really preconceive it. It just happened. We heard remix. I like the. We heard that, and we went in to record it, and we started just kind of like hearing other songs that they were producing, and we kind of just scoured their hard drive really, and just they had so many great songs and so many gems almost hidden. Sometimes they'd be like, we have this song, I don't know if it's right for you, and they'd play it and we're like, that's perfect for us, are you crazy? So it just happened, yeah.
So what are you looking for? Because you guys have both written, you guys have both played on the records in the past, so what are you looking for in songs when they're presented to you?
Something that's, you know, we obviously wanted to make a record a little bit going more back to, you know, like step by step and write stuff and, you know, a little more of a pop record, but we wanted it to still have an edge so I could listen to it in the car and not be like, you know, why'd we do this song or whatever. But
do you have songs from the past that you're like, why did we do this song? I don't mean to throw that at you, but why not?
Yeah.
But now we're remixed.
I'm not going to follow up on that.
No, I'll name it.
Yeah, what songs do you like? I'm curious. I don't know.
This one's for the children.
Oh, Danny.
I'm sorry,
Come
man.
on. That's a good one.
Did you like it at the time and you just grown out of it? No, never liked it.
I'm not even in the video.
Okay, that's why you're upset.
No, I didn't care. I was happy I wasn't in the video.
What, it's not right that he's not in the video, or it's not right that he doesn't like the song?
No, I was happy that I wasn't in the video.
Because you don't like the song.
You could quick flash.
So how is the choreography working for this tour? Because I know you used to do a lot of it. Are the old moves still appropriate nowadays? Do they still work, or do things need to be updated for those songs at least?
He's like updated.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I hear you. We pick certain things that the fans will remember, or that that really stuck out back then, and we always use that same choreography in the shows. But we don't do all old choreography now. We know what's going on in the world, and we watch dance shows and stuff like that and work with contemporary choreographers. So, but we also do like to keep classic moves that we're known for. So we mix them.
What about styles for the tour? Do you come out in the jean overalls, or is it all updated with the suits and the stuff I've seen on the talk shows so far from this record?
The jean overall.
People mentioned it on the Twitter when I said I was talking to you guys.
Yeah, the jean overalls
are
very, I wouldn't say popular.
But they're coming back too a little bit, I think.
They are.
Some girl in LA was tweeting about wanting to look for a pair yesterday.
They're not coming back, man. No way.
You guys started it though, so if they do come back, it's your fault.
I think when we start getting into rehearsals for the tour, which will be the beginning of May, we'll start to talk about what we want to wear, but we'll definitely do something like, with the suits, like the remix video.
Right.
Style that comes kind of last. Like we start planning the tour and into rehearsals, and then we'll start talking about what we want to wear.
Right. We don't flash back that much in our concerts where we wear the same clothes as. That would look like we were doing like a Halloween costume or some weird show. We don't. We like to look how we dress now. We dress like
men,
contemporary men.
Okay, contemporary men. I like that. Was that an Elvis thing? What was that?
I don't know.
You mentioned remix. I'm glad you brought it back up because I forgot to do my little game that I wanted to do. So, Danny, you watch It's Always Sunny.
Yep.
Artemis from It's Always Sunny is in the video.
Yes.
And she does an amazing job. She always does an amazing job. But I thought maybe we could compare band members to It's Always Sunny cast members. Who would be who if you were casting the show? Okay. Charlie, the crazy one, the loose cannon.
He cleans the bathrooms.
Cleans the bathrooms, correct. Let's go with that. Who would clean bathrooms?
Probably be me. I'd probably be Charlie.
Mac is the one who's always trying to be the tough one, always says he knows karate when he doesn't really, but is always like...
Might be Joe. I would say Mac's Joe.
Dennis is the narcissistic one, but I know you probably don't want to say it about someone, but he's also the smartest one.
And he's like the leader, kind of.
A little bit, yeah.
I'd say Donnie. Give him Donnie.
D is the one that gets picked on all the time. Who gets picked on? Or who got picked on, maybe?
Probably John.
John, yeah, well,
John
you already
or Joe.
took Joe.
Your brother?
Yeah, I took Joe already, but probably John or Joe.
Well, who's left? Just you are left, so you're Frank.
I'm whoever's
You're
left.
Frank, you're the schemer. Are you a schemer?
Yeah, actually I am.
Crazy.
Danny DeVito character.
Danny DeVito.
Oh, okay, sure.
Because that works. Why not?
I should have maybe thought before.
Yeah,
No,
I like it. That
I'll
was good,
take
though.
it.
So why was being at the Apollo Theater the other week so important? Why was that so emotional for you guys?
A lot of history for us. I mean, that was, when we performed there, it's got to be 25 years ago. It was a big moment for us. It kind of, if you could make it there, you can make it anywhere. That's the feeling the night we performed there. And then going back there, it just took us all back to how when we left after performing there, we really felt like we had a chance to make it. That's what that place does to you. It gives you that confidence, and it's a special place for us.
And going back, you guys played a show, or you did
No,
like
we
an
did. We
announcement
went
there
back.
kind of thing?
We went back for an interview, just to kind of reminisce and talk about it and stuff like that. The Apollo Theater was like one of those places that we used to watch it on TV, Showtime at the Apollo, and we used to watch Motown 25 at the Apollo. There was a lot of performers that were on that show that we looked up to, so the Apollo became a huge thing for us, and it was a huge thing. And when we finally got the chance to perform there, we were like, oh my goodness, we're performing at the Apollo. And we went there, and we just had so much pent up just emotion, and when the crowd received us well, it just kind of all came out. I was crying afterwards, actually.
This time around?
No, the first time, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very emotional.
And things, I mean, I don't want to reminisce about the past too much, but things get crazy busy. What I've always been curious, though, is when you have that kind of fame and that kind of like Beatlemania essentially going on for 2-3 years of your life, and then it goes away, is it welcome? Like, are you like, thank God I'm out of this hurricane now? Or is it detrimental to the ego? Because I don't know many people that have gone through something like that.
I guess it depends how you prioritize your life. Like, I had a son at the time when we took the break. He was very young. He's 20 now, but he was very young, and I kind of went right into dad mode, and it kind of depends where you're at in your life. Like, I always view this as it's a gift for us to do this, especially again. But it's not really the real world. The real world is when you go back home and you gotta wake your kids up and get them to school, and that's the real world. And this is a privilege to do this. I have to. They asked me this year, my sons, to go on the cruise.
Uh-oh.
Oh my! And what did you say?
No. It's dangerous. That's
no.
Just flat out no. What was it like for you? What leaving that insanity?
It was relieving. It was relieving for me. It was so crazy. The phenomenon was so big and crazy that it felt good to take a break from it. Yeah, and it's not like we went from fame to absolutely no fame. We were still very famous.
Oh, sure.
You know what I mean?
But it wasn't like girls hitting the van every day kind of thing.
Right. So it was like the best of both worlds, actually, when we kind of took a break.
And do you hope for that to happen again this time around, or do you not want it to?
It's kind of happening now. Like, we have the best of both worlds now. I like where we're at, and I would like to keep going and doing what we do at the pace that we're on.
So we do something called 5 questions, 5 quick questions, 1-word answers. Road or studio?
Road.
Lennon or McCartney?
Lennon.
Lennon.
When you hear a song, what usually hits you first? Lyrics, melody, or rhythm?
Melody.
Melody.
Song you've written you're most proud of?
How about My Favorite Girl?
Yeah, My Favorite Girl. That's a good one.
In one word, New Kids on the Block. Do you have something that you're laughing about?
One word.
That's tough.
One word.
That's
I
tough.
could say
gets
a
these
whole
questions.
bunch of things.
Fun.
I got nothing, man. I can't think of one word. I mean,
Awesome or something.
fantastic.
There we go.
There we go. Fun and fantastic.
And it has fan in it. Fan.
Fantastic.
Tastic.